Hello guys, from Fabrizio Romano and welcome back here on my channel as always to discuss football, transfers, insights and many other things. Guys, remember to subscribe here to my channel, to send in your comments, to show your support, turn on your notification bell, like the video. So thank you guys for always being here and I'm reading you. So be part of the family. And guys, today we talk together about the new era for Football Club Barcelona with this man. He was the legend, he was more than a player, he was a captain, he was a really symbol of Barcelona's tiki-taka era, the best era of the history of the club. He's been incredible for Barca for many years, and now Xavi Hernández is the new manager of Barca, as we said with the Here We Go, with the official announcement. It was not easy to convince Al Sadd to accept Barcelona conditions, but Barca board have been very good flying to Doha, finding an agreement with Al Sadd, paying the close, but also together with Xavi, find an agreement before with Xavi, and then with Al Sadd, with Juste, Alemany, and the president, Joan Laporta, involved in the talks. Joan Laporta, who initially, like in September, was not 100% convinced about this name for Barca because Xavi was the man for the other candidate for Barcelona president, Victor Font. But then Laporta won the elections, he changed his mind, he wanted Xavi to be his manager, and then in October, Xavi was the first option, more than Roberto Martinez, more than other candidates to the job like Erik ten Hag, who was really complicated to convince because he's doing great with Ajax. This is why Barca was going all in on Xavi. They were waiting the right moment, and so after firing Ronald Koeman, Xavi was the man for Barca, and this is what they decided to go directly for Xavi. They did it. It's a contract till 2024. Xavi was really respectful with Al Sadd till last day because he loved this club. He was really good with Al Sadd as a manager, but also as a person, helping the movement at Al Sadd, helping the players. So he was more than a manager for their players, but then he decided to say yes to Barcelona. Barca is its home. He said many times about feeling with Camp Nou, with Barca fans, with Barca badge as part of his family, of his life. So now everything is gonna restart with Xavi Hernández as the new manager of Barcelona. First of all, will be a long-term project. So it's impossible to expect for Barca to change completely their actual situation that is absolutely not easy after losing on Leo Messi, after losing on Antoine Griezmann, and many other things happened in the last year for Barcelona. Has been an incredible, terrible year for Barca, so it's impossible to change the situation in few days or in few weeks, but Xavi will work long-term with Barcelona. This is the mission together with Joan Laporta. This is what he accepted, bringing his staff, so will be completely Xavi's Barcelona ideas now dominating at Barca together with the board and together with President Laporta. What is going to happen? First step is about the contracts of the players that are already playing for Barcelona Football Club. So after having Ansu Fati signing a new deal till 2027 with 1 billion euros release clause, after having Pedri till 2026, 1 billion euro release clause, so same clause, impossible to pay for any club in the world, Barcelona now focused on new contracts also for other players that will be important, also for Xavi Hernández as a manager. I'm talking about Ousmane Dembélé. He is injured again now, but Barca want to protect the player and to extend his contract also because losing Dembélé as a free agent would be a disaster for Barcelona, not at Barcelona level. And this is why Barca are talking with his agent since long time, not having an agreement, but this month, November, after resolving this Xavi saga, for Barca will be the moment to negotiate again with Dembélé and to try to find final agreement and have Dembélé extending his contract with Barcelona. Many clubs are waiting to see what happens for Dembélé because if he'll be free agent, many clubs from other countries will be ready to jump on Dembélé, from England and also from other countries. They are keeping tables on this story, but Barca are confident in November to meet again with Dembélé and to try to find an agreement. Then will be time for Xavi, guys, because the midfielder, the Spanish midfielder, born in 2004, what he's doing is super special, and Barca want to give him a new deal because the current one is till 2023. Barcelona want a long-term contract for Xavi with a new salary, with a serious salary for Xavi to protect the player as they did for Ansu Fati and for Pedri. It's now time also for Xavi to show him that he's part of the project. So it's Dembélé, Xavi, and then called not right now, but in the coming months it has to be decided what is going to happen with Sergi Roberto. He was one step away from extending the contract 3 months ago and then everything collapsed, so it's time to restart or decide if he's going to leave as free agent. And then there is another player, Ronald Araujo, a player that from what I'm told, Xavi appreciates a lot. Many people in the club love Araujo, his attitude, how he's working, and they want to extend his contract till 2026 or 2027. It depends when he will be able to sign a new deal, but it's not at the final stages yet. But Barca are prepared to start the process also with Araujo. So Dembélé, Gavi, Araujo to decide what they want to do with Sergi Roberto. So contracts are a key point for new Xavi's Barcelona. Then there is January transfer market. Xavi will be involved in the decisions for the transfer market together with the board, together with the people involved in Barcelona as club, as board, as members. So Xavi needs a striker also because Sergio Aguero is not available, and we wish him all the best to be back on the pitch as soon as possible, we hope. But Barcelona need a striker also because Luuk de Jong was a player so close to Ronald Koeman, a Dutch player, so was a signing for Ronald Koeman, and this is why now in January Barcelona will look for a striker. Let's see if they will be able to jump on some good opportunities, because Barca will not be ready to spend 100 million euros or something like this on a top striker in January. There is a serious difficult market as always, so they will look for an opportunity, maybe for a loan with buy option, or maybe for a player from top clubs who is not playing always at top level, and so he wants some game time, and Barca could be smart with this kind of decision. So new center striker is what Barca are looking for. They will look for opportunities also for the center backs. Keep an eye, guys, on players out of contract, because in 2022, because Barca want to look for this kind of chances, for this kind of opportunities. There are many players with this status on the market, like Dennis Zakaria from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Roma want him with Jose Mourinho, but Barca are keeping tabs on this player since a long time. Barca are following the situation of many players available on the market with their contracts expiring in 2022. Also players having issues with their actual clubs in extending the contract. So Barca will be ready for some free agents opportunity. They're looking for a number 9. And then they have players they love, like Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo was the main target for Barca in the final days of the summer window. In particular on deadline day, Barca were approaching Red Bull Leipzig, offering them the opportunity of selling Dani Olmo immediately on loan with buy obligation under certain conditions, but Leipzig said no. With German clubs, it's super complicated to negotiate in normal times, imagine on deadline day for a key player. But Dani Olmo is a player who has always been on Barcelona list and is still on Barcelona list, also with Xavi Hernández. So his mission will be now to have the full control of the dressing room, to make the young players grow up under his control. He's coming from La Masia. He knows the club as nobody in the world. So he's perfect to do this kind of job with young players, with senior players, to show his leadership, to grow up with Barcelona, because of course also Xavi needs some experience. This is why it's going to be a long-term project, but will be completely with Joan Laporta, completely in good feelings with the board. They are all together prepared to bring it Barcelona at the best level. It will take time, guys. This is something they know in Barca. Xavi knows about it, but he wants a different feeling. He wants player to fight for Barcelona. He wants player to be part of the process of this new era of Barca with the right feelings, and he will make decisions also for players that are having difficult moments since a long time, like Philippe Coutinho. So he will decide in the coming months, together with the board, if these players will be available on the market, like Lenglet, Coutinho, with many clubs interested, but for loan, not to pay a lot of money for these players, or if he wants to trust them and change their attitude at Barcelona. So it's going to be a super long process, but with Xavi Hernández will be till 2024 the new face of Barcelona Football Club project. Guys, let me know your thoughts on Xavi Hernández, because I see many different opinions. Many people saying that maybe it's too early to have Xavi as Barca manager, he had to wait and not in this difficult moment for the club. And many people excited, because Barca fans are excited after Ronald Koeman difficult era was super complicated in the last months to survive to his relationship with Joan Laporta and then with some players. So it was really, really difficult and stressful for Barcelona what happened in the last year with Ronald Koeman, but not just because of Ronald Koeman, of course. What Bartomeu, board and himself did to Barca last summer, 2020, was a huge problem. Then was not an easy summer also this one with Laporta, with Leo Messi leaving the club, and then Antoine Griezmann on deadline day. For Barca has been a really super complicated year, but now with Xavi Hernández it's time to start something new. It's time to start something with a new manager, with a new face, but with a club legend. I'm waiting for your opinions, guys, here on my channel. Thanks from Fabrizio Romano, and the new era for Xavi Hernández at Barcelona starts now. Good luck to him. Let me know your thoughts. I wait for your comments. Follow me and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys, and here we go. Ciao.